Join the conversation on Facebook and Twitter with Good Day Dakota.
It's 5:41. Welcome back. From cyclones to melting glaciers, even though we may not hear about them as much, the global weather headlines never stop. New this morning, meteorologist Amber Wheeler is here with a look at the more notable global weather events that you should know about.
Well, Josh, every once in a while it's good to check in on the rest of the world, and there's a lot that's been happening. And we start in Madagascar, where a tropical cyclone equivalent to a Category 4 hurricane has washed away many villages. This is the biggest of two storms to slam the region within 2 weeks. Thousands of residents here are currently picking through the wreckage of their homes. The death toll has risen this morning to 30 people and displaced more than 60,000. Crops that were close to being harvested were also destroyed, worsening the food shortage there. And this was already exacerbated by the recent drought. Another powerful storm has battered Greenland and Iceland. Winds here were gusting to over 160 miles per hour on Monday. These were the surface winds that I took yesterday. You can see the center of the low. This storm was so strong and the pressure was so low that it was the equivalent to a Category 4 hurricane. It brought snow and blizzard conditions to a good part of these countries. But this was not a hurricane. Tropical systems have concentrated energy around their core, and these higher systems, or these systems in the higher latitudes like this, have their greatest energy kind of spread out, and that's why this was considered quite the monster. Now next, we are heading far east here, and we're going to head to the tallest point of the earth. We're heading to Mount Everest. A recent report says Mount Everest's highest glacier is melting at a rapid pace. This is cause for concern for countries that rely on the Himalayas for water, irrigation, and hydropower. The snowpack here is said to be thinning, which then exposes the ice, fueling the melting process. Now, back at home, the World Meteorological Organization has confirmed the longest mega flash lightning strike in recorded history. Now, a mega flash is a continuous lightning flash greater than 62 miles in length. This one was 477.2 miles, and it took a little bit to confirm. This rare phenomenon happened. This is the picture of it, by the way. It happened on April 29th of 2020, and it spanned between Mississippi and eastern Texas. This was all verified using new satellite technology. And Josh, the previous record for the longest flash, the longest mega flash, was in southern Brazil, and that was 37 miles shorter, and that happened in October of 2019.
Yeah, why would a lightning strike get that long, Amber?
I mean, it's pretty wild. They kind of grow off of each other, and if they're continuous, then it's connected, right? So that means that they started on one end and continued probably from west to east here based on just how the storms would move. But a pretty remarkable thing, and with technology we're learning so much more about what's happened in the past that helps us with predicting the future.
Yeah, fascinating. Thank you very much.